Yeah, so, not gonna lie, it's been a bit. What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Koop's back after, what is it, I think a 2-month hiatus? And probably still like a long hiatus after this. I don't really know what kind of videos will be made on my end after it. It's gonna be the rare whenever I feel like it. I feel like I've already explained this before. But just that's how life goes. This isn't a thing that's like my job or whatever. I have an actual job that I have to do. So this just kind of gets sidelined. But back to form. We're coming back to Fire Emblem Heroes. And normally with this type of seasonal banner, I'm worried to death on how it goes. Because most of the time I get cucked. But thankfully, for some reason this year, they decided to add the pity system, this one in particular, so I can just do full circles, get the 40, get the duo unit, and then get out. So I'm happy with that, though part of me would like to hopefully get a Hilda and a Bernie, but I'm not gonna super count on that. But let's just pull full circles and thankfully breathe that the Christmas shaft is not going to happen to us. So, in terms of where I've been, I've still been where I've always been, here at my house. It's just, I really haven't felt the need to do any videos, because most of the time, on my end, it's been mobile crap, and I just kind of, I don't know, lost interest to kind of do it for a while. It sucks because I actually missed my anniversary of Fire Emblem in terms of the Halloween banner. I did actually end up recording it, and it went fine, you know. What more well expected than how my Halloween track record went before. But I just never got done editing it and put it together to upload it, so I'm probably going to tack both of the things that I did to the end of this one, just to actually finally have everything out that I have recorded, actually out as a video for those that even care. But I mean, besides that, haven't really been doing much of anything else except through going for my own life, but I figured I should just go ahead and do this as a video shafting or not. I got enough to get the pity, so not too scared of how this is going to go, even though the Christmas units in general, like looking at them face value, depending on how normal holiday units went, and seasonals, etc., etc., I don't know, these ones don't seem as, exciting, if that makes any sense. They don't really seem super duper broken like past seasonal units, like freaking Ninja Lin and Ninja Lin. Spoiler, that took me forever to get. That was a really bad session. It was getting to levels of Christmas nostalgia bad for me. Had to use the dark credit card on that one. A little bit ashamed I did, but I'm also glad I did, because she's super fucking broken. I got a good nature of her, so it's fine. What to mention while I'm just picking orbs? I guess I'll start with the lower end of my topics, which is just how my gacha stuff has been going, since I still play it on the side here, even though I'm not recording. I'm still logging in and playing. Thankfully, besides Fire Emblem, which has had its ups and downs, I actually did really well on the Freya banner back when it was out. I actually ended up getting both Freya and... Okay, this is the second time Ocean has just randomly appeared when he's not been on focus. That would have been a nice Bernie, but I guess I'll take it. What do you have to offer? I mean, Mirror Stance Free's pretty great. Okay. Sure. I'll just nod and be like, okay, you're not a Christmas unit, but we'll take you nonetheless. But yeah, no, Freya and the Freya banner went well because I got both Freya and Tiandra without much effort. Hey, she's a 5-star. That's so weird. That doesn't matter as much because even though she's the 4-star focus, I got the Ocean anyway, so my pity was gonna be regardless. But I'm glad to see her. I did want this Hilda because I really do like her art and everything. Though I don't know if she's a speedy unit or not. If she's a speedy defensive armor unit, that minus speed might be bad on her. I'm guessing defense is pretty good because she has a lot of things in her kit that ups defense. So, okay. Well, welcome to the barracks. Hello, 1 down, 1 to go, probably through just getting them on the pity thing, which is perfectly fine. And see, in circles like this, it's just kind of bad, but I have to pull them all anyway, even though, you know, I don't really want to summon on blue now, especially that I got the Hilda. But if I want to take advantage of that free summon, you know, I have to do it. Let me think what else. Dragalia started their Christmas, and normally I actually do Dragalia videos too on the down low. In fact, that's one of the other ones that ended up showing up. One of the ones that I ended up doing was a Halloween Dragalia one. And the Christmas one was out, and I actually got the main one I wanted from that Christmas watch, which was Holiday Lily and Hilly. I mean, I guess that's what she's called because she's Holiday Lily. But Lily really means kind of a lot to me in that game, just because she was my first 5-star ever in Dragalia. So, a lot of sentimental value with that one. Glad I got her. But I didn't make that a video because I only really had 3 multis in the dream. I'm even really surprised I got her. And the circle I got her on was crazy because that was the first time in that game that I actually got 4 5-stars in that. That was super fucking crazy to me. And then what's even more crazy was in Dokkan Battle. Now, Dokkan, I'm always bitching to high end how I hate that game, how my luck is garbage, blah blah blah. So I went 400 stones on the new Gohan banner. Got 6 LRs, one of them being the Gohan, which that never happens to me. I'm never lucky with LRs, so that in itself kind of spooked me. I was just like, what? How did that happen? But unfortunately the other LRs weren't like the best in the world. They were just duplicates of ones I already had, and I ended up rainbowing freaking Mighty Mask, which to me that's a massive L, but still can't complain. I got like a billion LRs out of that. Normally I'd go about that much and get Jack Diddley squat, so doing fine in the gacha department at the very least. And I guess speaking of major L's, I guess I can briefly talk about the Game Awards. I actually, despite the obvious sponsored by Naughty Dog in The Last of Us Part 2, it was a pretty decent show, all things around. There wasn't a whole lot of filler. What announcements they made were pretty dope, and, you know, looking forward to, like, new Perfect Dark, Mass Effect Not Dying. I think my friend Alex was really excited for the Evil Dead game that's going to be a thing. There was some other announcements here and there too that I'm just kind of forgetting on the fly. I think really only one came there and cared for the whole Sephiroth deal. It's kind of funny how 180 people turn for Smash Brothers, even though Nintendo are doing a lot of EA things with their whole massive takedown of music related to their video games and shutting down this like one charity Joy-Con thing based on a deceased YouTuber Etika, and just a ton of questionable things that we don't really need in this world right now, because right now things are just still kind of rough as it is, even though I guess there's some light at the end of the tunnel now that there's been like a COVID vaccine kind of approved. how effective it is, we still don't know yet, and it's only going to those who are in like major emergency status. So it's kind of just, it's up in the air right now. But maybe things will get back on track to some form of normalcy in 2021. We can only hope, and I mean, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that, because I'm not gonna get political on here. I'm pretty sure RTB gets political with his videos all the time. If he's done any, like, I don't know if he's like spoke politically, because he speaks politically to me like all the time, but I don't know if he brings that into the videos or not. I doubt he does, because he wants to kind of make that as a form of escapism, and I don't blame him. But just with the change of things again, hopefully, cross fingers, hopefully 2021 we get some form of normalcy. You know, I don't envy the person who has to do the ball drop programming thing. Oh, hey, look, another hill then. No. See, I mean, now if someone's trying to build her as a 5-star project, they probably want to see as much as her as they can. But to me, like, with her being the demote, I don't want to see her as a 5-star, because that ruined my rate. That could have been Bernie if the green was there, but I guess I'm just I guess we're half like on our way to merging Hilda. Here we go, plus 10 before the night's over. You ready for another one right here? Oh no, it's the Dark Lord Altana, who still has not gotten the demote axe yet. I don't know why they still have her as one that can show up as a 5-star. That they should have axed her to 3 and 4 like a long time ago. I really don't know why she's still in the pool at all. Ugh. So, what was I briefly talking about besides hoping 2021 ends up being better? Here's me trying to think of good topics when I just lose my train of thought and then forget everything and then just go, well, might as well die, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah. Nearing the end here. I think we only got, after this, we only got about 10 more circles. I was about to say suckles. You know, circles that suck you. And I'm not going to go any more deeper than that, because I could be inappropriate. But I'm not going to. But, oh, you know what? I can talk about the changes in heroes themselves, even though nobody cares. But I can talk about them, and I'm going to, because I can't think of anything else, and I was done with my previous topic, but I'm going to talk about this one. So, I guess speaking of challenge summoning changes, there is some different changes in this game now. Like, for example, if I got my pity up above 4, right, if I had like a bad summoning session like I did way back in the day with Winter Tharja, and something ended up pity breaking me, like, lo and behold, oh no, it was a random Lucina, even though she's not in the pool anymore. But I can't think of a red offhand. I could have said like Lysithea, even though she'd be a good one to see, but besides the point. It won't bring you down all the way. It'll bring you down by like 2% on both. So you'd still be at like, I don't know, like 3 point. I don't know how that math works. You'd be at a number, regardless. You'd be at a number. But that's not 3% base. It's good, but it's arbitrarily bad. For those who have like a bad compulsive disorder with the pity percent number, kind of like I do. And I think I'm just gonna have to get into the habit to not care about the pity number, and I'll go ahead and explain why. Because if you get really high and the rate breaks, but you still have a rate, you'll want to go in more. Like, you'll end up compulsively wanting to buy some orbs or whatever, and want to keep going in the banner. Normally, when I get destroyed by an off-focus unit, I just say screw it, because the rate's reset, and I give up, and I'll just move on, grind up, whatever. But now that they're doing this to where you know, you could keep summoning even if the rate doesn't break all the way. Now you want to keep going. So in a way, it's kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, it's still a good change, but I guess for me, even if I get like a focus unit, I will have to care less about the number and just kind of focus strictly on just what orbs I have and what I can do. Again, the Dark Lord shows her ugly face. And then besides that, there's some minor like arena changes. Most of them are fine. Even though I'm not the most hardcore in arena, I feel for those who have to now endure the new mythic heroes having like everyone's favorite waifu Camilla. The new changes having to like you know, have to deal with that new mythic that can bring like an extra character and just make defense even harder for people. You know, that in itself is just, it's kind of rough. So but the changes of having like different mythics on every rotation is not that bad. But I guess that's also coming from one who tries to get a copy of every single mythic at least once. So, you know, and unfortunately it looks like we did not break that rate, so we're going to be stuck with, I guess, a 3.75 on this banner. I don't even get to pick the unit. I have to literally like cut it off and then come back just to pick the unit. Wow, that's kind of garbage. Alright, I'll be right back, I guess.
What a present for you! What a...
Alright, so clear the barracks just to do this. Again, I'll just have to deal with... oh, it's not even going to let me check it right now because I'm at the free 5-star summon. So, like I said before, unfortunately, no Bernie, which again is fine. I like Bernie, but I don't desperately need her. Not the best summon session, but fortunately for me, I can just pick the duo and get the fuck out. I'm just going to leave this particular pity raid alone. I know how my luck goes on Christmas version of the Fire Emblem Heroes banners, so I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna take my freebie and get out. So I don't have to worry about any like bad nature or whatever. So yeah, unfortunately, that 3.75% is just gonna have to stay there because I don't really care to like go back in just for Bernadetta alone. So kind of a waste of a pity rate, but again, I'm gonna have to get used to the fact that I should not care about this number at all. And I think I about covered everything I wanted to, I guess. Again, very disjointed video. I haven't done one of these in forever, but then again, I was never good to begin with, so it's like, whatever. Who cares? But, hopefully I'm not a lazy fucker, and I get this edited along with, the other, Halloween videos and just put them together, make it a spooky Christmas. And, just to have them all out there. So, if you care to see the results of those, they'll be at the end of this. Probably have the timestamps of them at the bottom in the description, I guess. I don't know. Played this by ear, but in terms of the summoning, it was just, wasn't really a lot to go off of. Unfortunately, all my Hildas were 5 stars instead of 4 stars, which kind of sucked. But we got Father in that one guy, and then fortunately we picked the duo unit, so now I can just stock up for like New Year's, and maybe they will have a pity system too, I don't know. But we'll see what happens. This one was just kind of a whimper of a summoning video. Much more lower end tier luck than the Fire Emblem videos that I've done in the past, and even summonings of my own on different games than this. But now I'm rambling at this point. I should stop. I should go. Not make this video as longer as I can possibly. Can I speak English? No. Alright, I'm just gonna have the video cut to the Halloween ones now. But thank you for watching, and see you again for whatever I decide to do whenever I decide to do it. Take care, guys.
Yummy, yummy water. Present for you.
Yeah, hopefully we get a Tiki and Indian now, because that's like the main one that I want, just to also keep with tradition of getting the duo / harmonic units, and then also, to be honest, I really want Grima too. Baldy Man, his dragon form is pretty damn cool, and the other guy, Zane, I'm not interested in him at all, but at base value, he really looks like a cool, I guess, +10 project for those who are interested in him. So for those who are going for him and getting him +10 on this banner, Godspeed. I don't want to see him at all, but also I like how I did that there, and there was not a Tiki at all to start things off with. But we start off with everyone's favorite wife, Kumega. But I mean, this is a great circle, but I doubt anything is gonna come off of it. So yeah, again, if you guys were ready for a shaft, you're about to get it now. Not much to report, so we're just gonna go through the motions and just see what happens. The best, honestly, I can hope for is maybe to go, I don't know, 100, 120 and get them. That's not them, but you know what? I will for sure take the Anna. She's new and she's great, so you know what? I mean, that could have been them and it could have been over, and her nature's not the best. But, yeah, I like Anna. I'll take Anna. Oh, hey, at least we got a 5-star. Because normally on these Halloween banners, they've just been really bad for me. I don't remember what year it was. I think it was the second year banners going into Halloween, and instead of getting Mia and Myrrh, I mean, I got Myrrh eventually, but it took some brute forcing. At the end, I ended up just getting a Nana at 5-star because that was, you know, that was the thing at the time that could happen. You could get Nana at 5-star, and then also what I ended up getting was, I think his name was Luke. He was a really terrible Cavalier unit, but I ended up getting him as well, and that wasn't very good at all. And then third year, I really don't remember what happened on the third year's Halloween. I just remember going after Hector and Alina, and it didn't happen. I ended up getting them on a duo banner like later on. So and then I think when we get down to like the nitty gritty of orbs here, I think I'm gonna just cut my losses and go exclusively for blue at a point, because again, I would love both of them. And yeah, I was about to say, I don't know why it's taking so long to lag here. I love both of them, in all honesty, but again, as I have explained with my track record of Halloween summons, that's the lady, Altana. Okay, that is her name. That is the lady that I'm expecting to spook me as 5-star, because she is the only one who can still do it. I don't know why they haven't taken her down to 4 and 3. She's literally the only one that can do that to you. So, cool. Can't wait to see her ruin my rate. Alright, so there was a Robin over there. That means there's a Grima in this green, right? It's a little bit on the laggy side. I guess some people are going for it. But, and again, I guess I should always mention to myself with these banners, I'm not too worried. If I dicked, I can probably still go in later. And if I need to dirty my hands with sales, I will a little bit. Good. This is the circle I did not want to see. So, can't wait to get Bald Man here. And, okay, no, last low. Saved by the pretty boy. Okay, if I didn't know no better, I would probably say Grima's here. Because it's not that often you get a lot of greens. That would really help me out if Grima was here. Then it's gonna look like it's a Cecilia. Again, my hopes are low, even though the pit of my stomach is very nervous for the shafting, because I know it's going to happen. But, wow. This is a Cecilia banner? You're not a Halloween unit. Get out of here. I can't wait for all these greens to be Cecilia. Wouldn't that be some shit? Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if every single one of these greens is a 4-star Cecilia. Cecilia number 3? Nope, Shershay, you ruined it. Darn you, Shershay. How dare you ruin the row of fucking Cecilias. Holy. Yep. This is pretty much how Halloween always goes for me, and all I can hope is that I don't really want anyone on Christmas, because I'm not going to get anybody there either. Again, I don't know why, it's just... And it's just so weird, because the first time I ever did a Fire Emblem video and it had Halloween, I ended up getting what I wanted. With, like, minimal effort, so I just... Again, I kind of find that weird that after that point, it was just nothing but shaft on these Halloween banners. Really don't get it. But again, I guess I can say at the end, at least I got an Anna. So... It's not the super shaft. Getting kind of close to the point that I'm just... Oh, okay, that's good to see nothing but blues. Because I'm getting kind of close to the point where I'm only going to hammer in on blues. And I don't think the stereotype of that Tiki amiibo thing worked, but then again, it took a while for Tiki to show up in the Legendary Summons when I did it before. Well, it didn't go well, so I'm definitely not going to do the bonus summons I was thinking of, because my bonus summons were going to be, I was debating it, because in the Tempest Draw thing, there was a, regular Tiki was back on a banner, but honestly, with them doing the, redraws of all the, like, Gen 1 units, I'm sure that Tiki will get a rerun at a later point. Speaking of Tiki! Oh my god, we didn't get shafted on Halloween for once! Yes! But now the bad part is I'm exclusively summoning green, and I don't know if I can get Grima. I'll probably try to go into one more 5-star. If I don't get Grima, it's not going to be the end of the world. Because again, these two were the ones I wanted most. So, finally, I did not get shafted, and I think that's actually not that bad of a nature either. Though, do they have anything that relies on res? They might have stuff that relies on res, I don't know. Attack speed, push air. I mean, it doesn't look like it, so I think we're fine. But, yes, okay. So, we ended up doing it. I don't really have any videos to back up to make it longer, so we have orbs to get. We'll go a little bit more. We'll try to pull exclusively on green. If it doesn't show up, I guess we pull red, just to see if we can get the Baldy McBaldman, because I am really interested, just in him as a, because he looks like an absolute unit when he changes into like a dragon and shit. Again, really cool. But yeah, we'll go in a little bit more. I can calm down a bit. I got the unit I wanted most, and see, this is why I'm a little bit hesitant to really chase the green at this point, because she's on a color that's a little bit harder to summon than the others. But I'll keep going, and then it'll probably end up just being a pity that I break later on, and then it won't end up being her, it'll probably end up being somebody else. So, again, if we can do it, great, but if not, cut my losses, you know. Whatever. Green wants to be here? No, it wants to be bad luck Arthur. You can't curse me now, dude. Already got the one I wanted, so safe passage is there. Now, thankfully, I increased my barrack space, so it won't be as painful, though I say this and I'm probably like 1 or 2 units away from having to release shit. We just need one lovely Grima and we'll be done. For instead, you Camilla. Oh! Just have to nut every time Camilla shows up. Oh man, this would be a perfect like circle to go in if I hadn't gotten them yet, but man, if they all could have been green, that would have been super. But looks like not today's Zerg. Not today. Instead, it's just Merrick Sebastian Ishtar. Yes. Talk to the hand. Alright, some greens. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on. Come on, Green Mama. Show up and help your adoptive daughter Tiki go to the festival. Even though, like, not really. I just say that because there was like a time where I don't know the name of this YouTube channel, but they were doing like dubs-overs of a comic where like Tiki was just hanging around with Grima, and she was acting like her adoptive mother or some shit, and called her Grima and whatever. But wish I knew remember the name of that particular YouTuber, but I forgot. Oh, 3-star, no! Not Nino! Alright, yep, and here's the time I thought was going to happen, so let me cut. We'll use the last little bit of these orbs and see if we can edge out with a Grimo.
Poison water.
Alright, back at it again with the last little bit. Again, hopefully we can just get a little bit of a push, get Grima, and get out. Though, again, I cannot say, you know, that this was cursed at all. This actually worked out better than I thought. At least I got one of them. So, it was the one I wanted more, so I cannot in the slightest complain. I knew luck wasn't going to strike like twice, and I would get, you know, the person in like no effort at all. But let's see what happens. That is not her. Fuck. Well, that's another Micaiah merge because Micaiah really likes me for some reason. That's fine. I really don't have that many orbs left. Do I just keep going? Do I keep trying at this point? I mean, I don't think there's going to be another banner that I get to. I have like, what, 60 orbs left? That's probably not going to get enough to get her, but you know what? I like making stupid decisions. We'll go in a little bit. And, well, in a way, I'm glad I did. These green orbs are probably nothing, but we'll hold our expectations. See if I was right to go back in. So far, Ross and his smug look says I wasn't. So unfortunately, my stash is looking like it's going to be down to 0, and I'm probably going to have to just break the banner at pity, but at this point, you know what? I'm content. I'm content with what I have, and I can't be too sad. So let's just pull what greens the game give us, probably end up with a rate that I'll break on my own, and if I get green, great. If I don't, I'll probably just wait for like a duo heroes banner when it would just be her and like some other unit she's like sharing with, or if they decide to put her on like a legendary banner or whatever, because I don't want to keep going and then having circles like this where it's like I don't want any of the colors. That is the problem when you're snapping green. You just gotta make brain damage cheeky noises and then maybe green mob will show up. You gotta go. No. What will it be? Will it break my rate? Nope, it'll just be all Gooma with his goofy arm. Wowie zowie, can I get some greens now, please? One good enough, one's all you need. One's all you need for another brave Micaiah. Here she is, another brave Micaiah! I mean, same game series. But not her. What rate are we at? Just 3.25, I didn't think we'd be that far in. Yeah. Unfortunately, like I keep ranting, looks like no green. Because instead we have stall in our orbs. I mean, we're in the same game realm, just not the right color. 2 greens, let's do it. Come on. Show up, Grima. Do it. Make this worm feel pity. Just step on me and steal all of my candy. No. Not you, Titania. I'm trying to be a masochist for Grima here. Come on, Grima. You know you want to belittle me and call me a maggot. Or whatever you like to do. Just say bad things to me, Grima. Come on. Do it. You hate me. I'm a lowly human. No, not you. You weirdly drawn man. Get out of here. Alright. Last little bit. Not the colors I want to see. And drum roll, please. Will the red break my rate? Nope. Fearing for no Grima. If anything, she's probably gonna end up being like the Tharja of last year. And I couldn't get Christmas Tharja to save my life. Come on, Grima! Show up at the end here, make it worth it! That's not... No. There goes my rate. It was just a Nagi. I think I need to merge up her Bane anyway, so I'll take it, but still that's a little bit disappointing at the end. Plus Defense. I think mine's plus Res. I'm just going to keep it at that one. So, well, that was kind of a weird session. We ended up getting someone from Awakening. A Tiki lookalike. The Tiki herself was the best part. And then another Micaiah merge. So that was like, what, 4 and 200? I think that's like still okay, because that's like, what, 50 per 5-star? That's not bad.
I won!
We're just going to have to play it right here, so without further ado, let's get going. Again, unfortunately with this Gala remake, if I see any swords, I'm probably going to be sad, because that means Gala Alex, who I already have. I would have rather preferred either Leaf or Luca, but you know, unfortunately that's not going to happen. So far, good freebie. I'm looking for Katana and see, there we go. That's probably Alex, and I'm going to be like, great, cool. Thanks for the Eld water, man. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. See, if one of the 2 other Gala units were featured there, that would have been dope. But instead, I'm just overcome with great sadness. I have a bit, and I believe I can hit that 300 pity. I'm not sure, so I'm probably guaranteed Akasha if I keep at it. So it's not the end of the world if I go in really hard on this one. It's just, I would prefer not to, because I was doing so good summons and, you know, keeping my Warmite stash up and increased, but if it comes down to me having to use, like, pretty much everything, I guess that's fine. Considering Dragalia is not one of the main ones, so... And hopefully we can, I don't know, see a few 5-star summons. Not like this though, because this right now ain't it, Chief, so far. I guess the game was like, we gave you Gala Alex for free, get out of here. But game, you forgot, I already had her. And no fake out again, so the rate goes up. And let's keep this spooky gravy train a-going. Yeah. Not much else to talk about. Oh, I guess I could talk about, so I'm into Genshin Impact now, you know, a mobile game that's taken everybody fucking by storm right now. So far I'm having a good time with it. I'm not that far in it right now. I'm only like adventure rank, like 12 or something like that. I had to re-roll for a couple of days because I'm a rarity fag, and I had to at least start out with a 5-star, which I got this wizard chick named Mona, so I'm good with that. And the only other one I'd want is Kaching, because she just looks amazing, unlike the summons, which are not amazing. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wait on that because, man, like what you're seeing right now, this is what the the Geshin Impact experiences, the summoning rates are like hold my breath for a second, because this might be a Kasha, and we might already be done. Katana, it's a good sign, because she's a Katana. And if I get her, I might just wait for the 2 freebies to get the bunny one. Because Akasha's the one I want more. Did it happen? Did we get blessed?
Won't you let me have some fun?
Just bitch, and you shall be good.